Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Bhavna Joshi and I'm taking the subject childhood and growing up. So in this subject today we will be studying about the theory that is psychosexual theory of development, which was given by Sigmund Freud. We have already studied about the terms id, ego, superego in the last lecture. So today we will be studying about the stages which are given by Sigmund Freud. This is the part 2 of the theory. And this is in your unit 1 of childhood and growing up, B.Ed 101. So let's start. So Freud gave stages of sexual psychosocial development. So before going to the stages, I want to tell you that according to Freud, sex is the life urge or the fundamental motive in life. So he said that all the physical pleasures arising from any of the organ are ultimately sexual in nature. So as per him, he said that sexuality is not the characteristic of only the grown-ups, whereas he said children from very beginning also have sexual desires, and he termed it as infantile sexuality. So the child, he said that child passes through these following 5 stages, which are, you can see on the screen: oral stage, anal stage, phallic stage, latency stage, and genital stage. Now let's study one by one the stages. Now the first is the oral stage. Oral stage is the stage when the child is born. So here Freud said that mouth is associated with the sexual pleasure. That means when the child is sucking the milk, biting, chewing something, he's getting the pleasure out of it, the sexual pleasure out of it. Weaning, which is the process when the mother stops giving feeding the child her milk and substitute it with the solid food. That process is called as weaning. So weaning, that means somewhere the sexual pleasure which the child was getting from the mouth, that has been eliminated. So this weaning process can lead to the fixation if not handled correctly. So what is the fixation? Fixation is which comes from the either from over gratification of the of particular thing, or the child is not getting that thing. So fixation arises. Now fixation could be like those children later in their age, according to Freud, can become smokers, drinkers. They can be loud talkers, people who like to chew and eat chewing gum. So this is the fixation. Now next stage is the anal stage. So this stage starts from 1 year and goes till 3 years. Now here the focus of sexual pleasure is the NS. That is the gratification of need. Gratification, the pleasure comes from the bowel and bladder function. That means at this stage, the child receives pleasure by holding back or letting go of the body's waste material through the NS. So at this stage, the fixation can be from toilet training. Toilet training can lead to fixation as per Freud if not handled correctly. Next stage is the phallic stage. Phallic stage starts from 3 years and goes till 6 years of age. Now here the focus of sexual pleasure for the child is on the genitals. Now at this stage, what happens? Children come to they come to know about the biological differences between the sexes and derive pleasure from playing with their genital organ. So all the children develops a liking towards their opposite sex parents. As per Freud, they say that he said that competition with the same sex parents exists at this particular phallic stage when the child is from 3 to 6 years. Next stage is the latency period that goes from 6 to 12 years. Freud said that at this stage, boys and girls prefer to be in their own company, and a child's sex instinct is quiet at this point of time. And the libido, which is the sex energy from the sex instinct, is channeled to the acceptable activities like schoolwork and play. So at this point of time, the sex instinct is quiet, and it continues till the time of puberty. That is till the age of 12 years. Next is the genital stage. Genital stage is from 12 years till the later adulthood. Now, this is the puberty time. That means puberty brings maturation of reproductive organs. So, libido is once again settled in the genitals. That means at this stage, there is a strong sensation in the genitals and which attract towards the opposite sex. And the behavior is in this stage is now centered around the satisfaction of sexual urge only. So the aim of sex instinct is reproduction at this stage. Now, these were the four stages which you can five stages which you can see, which was given by the Freud psychosexual stage. The oral stage, birth till 1 year, the anal stage from 1 to 3 years, then the phallic stage 3 to 6 years, latent stage where the libido is inactive, and finally the genital stage, that is the puberty till the later adulthood. Now, there were many merits and demerits, or you can say it was a very controversial theory which was given by Freud. Reason being because he was the one who said that it is the child who also gets the sexual pleasure. So it was first time when some psychologist said something like this. So let's study about the merits and demerits of the theory. So merits is a very comprehensive theory of human behavior, which includes all the aspects of personality and the complexities also. That means from where the complexes are coming from, where the problem is coming from. If you remember in the part 1 of this theory, we discussed about the unconscious mind, also the id, ego and superego. So Freud gave a very comprehensive theory of human behavior, which studied all the aspects of personalities and its complexities. Next, it is a very holistic approach to understand a human personality. It gives emphasis on the functioning of the individual as a whole. As a whole, Freud understand and gave the functioning of the individual. Next is theory recognizes the importance of unconscious motivation in the development of human behavior pattern. Till now, we say that we were only known about the conscious and subconscious mind. But Freud was the first one who talked about the unconscious motivation also. That he said that there is the unconscious mind is also behind our behavioral pattern. That means how we feel and how we behave in social gathering. It resulted in serious interest in psychological treatment of mental disorders also. And developmental experts says that recognize that event of early life play a very critical role in developmental process. So the developmental expert says that as this story that as this theory starts from the really beginning, that means from the starting of the age of the birth of the child. So they said that it is again very critical. It plays a very critical role in the developmental process also, and can have lasting effects throughout the life also. So these were the merits. Now comes the demerits. Now the demerits is overemphasize. Psychologist says that there is overemphasis on the sexual drive which is given in the theory. many psychologists says that it was not necessary to give so much emphasis on the sexual drive. Now, the next demerit is, even though Freud's stage are related to children, he based most of his theories on the work of his troubled adult. As I told you in the part one of this PPT, part one of the theory also, that he used to study the emotional behavior of the adults. So many psychologists says that we cannot approve this theory as his work is based on the troubled adult. In fact, he has never worked with children. So how he can say all these things? Next is the actual method and technique involved in psychoanalysis, like interpretation of dreams was also criticized by psychologists. Next is his theories are very difficult to test scientifically. Means many psychologists says that concepts such as libido, that is the sexual energy, are impossible to measure. One cannot measure that libido. So it is very unscientific to study this. Then comes the role of environment. Now, role of environment was overlooked in formulating the theory. Then the lack of predictability. Now, many psychologists says that theory does not provide any systematic procedure or to predict the behavior of individual under different circumstances. So many psychologists says that there is lack of predictability in this theory. That means one cannot provide any systematic procedure. Now, how this behavior was predicted of an individual under different circumstances? Every individual is going in different circumstances. So lack of predictability was seen in this theory. So this was these were the 5 stages of the psychosexual theory, which was given by Freud. Merits and demerits we discussed. I hope you understood all the concept. Thank you very much.